Good morning, everybody. If you're wondering where we're on Lemmy's channel, it's because it was suggested that we should probably be on Lemmy's channel instead of on my channel so that the flaggers won't go crazy and start flagging content. We have a dedicated panel, and I'm going to put those guys back on now. Okay, panel, I'm here. Why don't you quickly say hello to everybody? We have Tiger Kitty.
Hello. Michelle, I'm not sure if the stream's up. It kind of went. Check your stream.
Oh, it's streaming. It's streaming. At first it wasn't, but it's streaming now. If you go to Lumi's channel, it's streaming. It's on Lumi's channel. Yeah, it's on my channel. And we are streaming. We are streaming. We are steaming. We are Facebooking as well. We are public. And we have 4 watchers. And we have 1 hello, which is from Savannah. It says feedback on the screen, so there we are. Okay, so right now it's Savannah, Tiger Kitty, me.
Okay, can you put the link in this chat or Discord, because I can't see it?
Absolutely. Sure, absolutely.
Thank you.
Now, the reason we didn't put the link up on the Discord is because I don't really want those people to have it. You know the ones I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the panel, of course. I'm talking about the other ones. The ones that are sitting on my Discord and raising hell. Exactly. There we are. Yay. Okay. So the reason we are here and not on the main channel at this point is the flaggers. We have rules. We have not made clear. I'm going to read them to you right now. Some of these may sound funny, but they are serious. Okay. 1. No deliberate misgendering. Respect the pronouns of the guests and the hosts. 2. Leave Ed out of the show. He doesn't want to be on it. 3. No racist garbage. 4. No spam. 5. Donations are permitted and welcome. 6. No name calling. 7. Be respectful. 8. My name is Michelle Marie or Michelle. Nothing else. I will tolerate Shelly or Michaela. I don't even have a 9, but there should be a 9. But let's say 10 is 9. 9 is no doxing. That means not giving anybody's personal information unless the individual themselves has chosen to do so. Okay. 11. This is an absolute monarchy. Me and my cabinet make the rules, not the population. 12. No request to play videos or phone calls when I am not taking them. That's important because if you watched what happened on Rumble, which Rumble themselves didn't say anything, but when Skynet asked me to play that one video he thought was funny, it was absolutely disgusting. Nobody enjoyed it. Me or anyone else. Well, if you don't like the rules, you can always leave. It's true. This is my channel, and I agree with that. If you can't live by the most basic rules, there's always the door. What a joke. What in the world? Don't worry, Nicholas D. You'll get it. By the way, it snowed this morning. Yay. Didn't get a ton of snow, but we got some snow. We did get some snow today. We might get some more snow on Thursday, too. Okay, hidden by... Oh, okay. Really? Krista said we got an inch of snow. I would say that's about right. We probably did get about We probably did get an inch of snow. Not much more than that. I mean, it's still nice, like a sugar frosting on a cake. You know, like a small bundt cake. You know, a little bit of a white glaze kind of thing, and not really heavy snow. Not enough that you're gonna get out the snow blower. Um. So. Oh, yes, it was. Oh, the video. That is an example of what we are talking about. So. Yeah. Sherry, you want to make a quick 20-second t-shirt video. 1 million views in a month. Oh, that'd be interesting. Well, we don't take phone calls, and that includes from the home phone. So, you know, unless we start giving out phone numbers, you know, we're not taking phone calls. Don't ask. Okay? This video we're trying to do is get the content from Michele's channel so she can have the video put up in her channel. But since we're going to be uploading the video later, we can edit out that phone call thing that Skynet said. It's just an example of the kind of disrespect that we're talking about that we find absolutely unacceptable. This is a monarchy. I am not necessarily a benevolent despot. No. I'm not a benevolent despot. Right. We all know that, right? Yeah. We are not benevolent despots. No, 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 no. Rewrite the rules and you have to abide by them. This is not a democracy. We do not create laws. We do not have a council. We do not have a parliament. This is an absolute monarchy, and it will always remain that way. I mean, we got to deal with our own leaders, which is YouTube, and they may be a little more forgiving on my channel, but on Michele's channel, no, they don't like my. You know, I think that. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. See, I still do the exercises. People forget this. Wait till these. It's way too invisible stuff. Ah. Keep it up. Alright. Actually, you can find his video. Well, actually, we deleted it off of. Did we delete it or we just hide it? We deleted it. Oh, okay. Because it was so disgusting. It was on Rumble. And it was. It wasn't talking. I think he was talking about. He thought you were talking about the music video. Nothing wrong in the music video. There was nothing wrong in the music video. That's not the one that was disgusting. It was the one that was on the Friday night show. That was absolutely beyond yuck. The music video is just on Rumble yesterday. Yeah, it's a lot more open. I don't even think they would even. I think they're a lot more understanding. Yeah. Oh, they are, but. Oh. They are. Yeah, they are. But the thing is that YouTube isn't them. Best way to see a speedy end of this is to take a month or two off from watching the echo chamber. It normally takes about a month to fully bore them. Yeah. But Michelle likes doing the morning shows, and so she tends to stick around with the morning shows because that is what she likes to do. You know, she enjoys doing the morning program. I gotta figure something to do for the day because it's taking a nap, and so, or actually, he's going into a solid sleep. Actually, yeah, he's getting into a solid sleep. But yeah, he's getting into this. He's just getting ready to go to sleep. Wake up in the morning, nighttime, 3 or 4 in the afternoon. Ugh. Yeah, I mean, so I think, oh yeah, we have that. We have that. I just didn't put it on though. Let's see if I still have it. Exercise. So, exercise. At work. Music is memes. Weather. Tarot cards. History. I don't see it. Oh, yeah, it is. Okay. Go to the pins. Yeah, here's some music right here. I'm going to turn this down. Not so loud. Alright, let's rewind to 0. Alright, good enough. Don't forget, live show Friday and Saturday night on Rumble. So, that's what's going on. Friday, Saturday night on Rumble. Just be aware of that. Oh, this music was generated by SoundForge AI. It's so this is music that is it SoundStream or SoundForge? I think it's Soundful AI. Yeah. So this became kind of like the what Skynet did was he extended the track longer so that we could all hear it. Yeah. There's no copyright on this because, well, actually, it kind of is. Michelle created it. Actually, the computer generated it. I just told what I was looking for. Tiger Kitty, mini donkeys are adorable, so you should get some of those. So I think what Skynet was said the video was disgusting. I wonder if he was thinking I was talking about this video. You weren't. No, I wasn't. The video that he put up on my Rumble was terrifying. I'm mad at Miller. Dancing with your left leg. Well, I can't do much with the left except jiggle it. Okay, it's enough of that for now. Water time. I'll just get some chicken out. So, yeah, I know, like Wonder Woman, I got invisible dumbbells. Trust me, they have masks. Oh, it's Ash Wednesday this week. Tomorrow. Yeah. It's Ash Wednesday.
else.
Okay. So... Okay, so... Yep. You got to do your legs. Oh, I can do those. That's easy. You can't see. I'm not going to switch camera, but I am going to kick them a bit, okay? So, yeah. I'm doing the leg right now. Dum bum 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 bum. I don't know if this is necessarily bad for my bad knee. I didn't ask the doctor, but I'm sure he probably would say, well, in a way, it's good because even though the patella is not connected to nothing, you're actually strengthening up the leg. So, dum 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 dum. Okay. Yeah, I know. I'll do those too. Just give me a second here. Watch over the cord. Two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8, 9, and 10. Okay. Whew. Okay. So that's all set. Yep. So now let's take a look at the chat here. I just did. Okay. Now, so I'll bring you a hockey stick to do. 300-pound. I'm doing. Well, I know Michelle's lost a little bit of weight in her, because her underwears are not as tight. Right. You're doing great. Keep it up. Oh, thanks. Oh, yeah. Thanks for trying. So. So right now we got 13 viewers, 2 likes. Only 2 likes? Come on, guys. You can do better than that. Let's pump those likes. Pump them, pump them, pump them, pump them, pump them. This Michelle busted her tail working us out. So let's see you pump the like button. After all, it's not as heavy as 2 5-pound dumbbells. I don't know about tightening, but so anyway, I didn't talk about what I've been doing for exercises with the orthopedic doctor, but as I said, I strongly think he probably would be very happy that the patella, even though it's not connected to anything, it does get kind of flexed. I don't think so. It doesn't matter anyway. My channel is not monetized. There's nothing I really can do because after the show, the stream will be marked as private, and then Michelle will move it over to her channel as an upload, and I can edit out where Skynet called in and said those vile words. Good point. So, okay, panel. So we still there? Let's talk. Okay. Yep, they're still there. At least I see some So let's get the panel back up. For some reason, the panel is left. For some reason, let's call him back in. Okay. It doesn't matter if you don't anyway. Okay, hello.
Oh,
How you doing today,
oh,
Katie?
hang on. I gotta mute your.
Are you what? I didn't hear what you
Can you hear
said.
me?
Yeah,
Can you
I
hear
didn't
me?
quite hear what you said. It kind of caught me kind of off between the
Oh,
translation.
sorry. I said I had to mute the YouTube side. That's all.
Okay.
Well done for that exercise, Michelle. You did fantastic. You know what? I think you can do more than you did when you first started. You've
Yeah,
made big
and Michelle's
improvements.
underwear is getting bigger. Yeah, my belly's getting
Is it?
smaller. Yeah.
Wow, that's excellent. You know, your diet plays a major role though as well, Michelle. You really got to sort your diet out. You know, I know it's easy to put a pizza in the oven and you know, I know,
Well, I'm
but
not eating pizza right now. You know, we had homemade grinders yesterday. Yeah.
they're wasted calories. They've got nothing. A pizza has nothing good in it, really. You know, maybe you should have a side salad when you have pizza, maybe, so you fill up on that a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, I don't
But
usually eat a lot
that's
of
it's just a
salads,
great
though.
thing.
You know, we are set for 12 to 18 inches of snow tonight into Thursday morning. Okay. Gemini, just approximately what state are you in? Because, like, right now, I do see snow coming up on Thursday for Connecticut, but I don't tend to see a lot of snow coming in. This show is all sorts of terrible. Huh, that's interesting. Please clarify. What's terrible about it? I mean, you walk with 3 or 4 miles a day doing your job, so you don't need to work out, and so maybe it's terrible because you see all the exercise Michelle's doing. Maybe it makes you tired just thinking about it. Or maybe, you think it's terrible because there's not a lot of engagement, which there could be more engagement. But there's just people that just, well, don't want to be on the show. Or like some people have already said to Michelle, a lot of us, they enjoy listening to the show in the morning and they'll watch the exercises and then they'll be drinking the coffee and they'll be eating breakfast. And maybe they're sending the kids out to school, to the bus.
Right.
So
I mean,
that's,
you know, we had that conversation with that person last night. Don't say who it was. I mean, I don't know if he wants his name out there, but
I'm not
he
saying what.
said he's, yeah. How long has he been on your show? I mean, years and years and years.
Okay, Wisconsin.
And he's
Yeah, Wisconsin's
he's
good.
dis he's disgusted, absolutely disgusted about what he's seeing. He said trolling is fine, and a little bit of trolling
Light
is funny.
trolling that's
But
in good humor is fine, but when you
this has
get the
become
what
worse. This isn't trolling anymore. They're
what
trying to
they're
take your
doing is
channel down.
harassment. They're going to harassment, and
Yeah.
that's not cool. When you get into harassment, when you start doing the kind of stuff that some of these people are doing, for example,
I know, I know.
sending people tons and tons of catalogs and pizzas that you're not paying for magazine
Do you know
subscription.
what though, Michelle? After a while, it really doesn't bother you. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
care anymore. It's so weird, you know. I just don't care.
Well,
I mean, they've said everything they can to me and done everything. But let's not make the show about them. Let's make the show about you and let's make this a good show.
oh, there's a fake you running around.
I know.
Yeah. So So Wisconsin, yeah, you guys are going to see the cold air coming from Canada. It's a system. This year we have, right now, an El Nino. We don't have a La Nina yet. And so that means that the southern conveyor, if you will, that brings the moisture up is keeping the cold near the center of the Midwest, in the northern Midwest. And so that they're getting the snow and the cold. But slowly the system is starting to try to incursion in. But the cold, warm front is still dominant over the northeast. And so you're not going to see a lot of snow in Connecticut. However, Thursday may be a different story. I'm concerned about one thing, though, about Thursday. It's stuff that's from Ohio, from East Palestine, is going to be in the snow. Oh, yes. I'm absolutely glad you brought that up, Bloom. That is absolutely true. I'm not going to go into too much detail on it here. But that's the equivalent of our Chernobyl. That event is really, really going to have a long-term consequences for the United States, whether in health.
The only thing about this channel, Michelle, is it doesn't have a donate button. You're not monetized, are you?
No, but the donations are on the screen. You got your PayPal Me, you got the...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't have a donate button, but there is ways to donate. Yep, there sure is. They're right there on the screen, guys. The first one is called the PayPal link. That's one way. The second one is the YouTube channels, and you got the other... I still got a donate button on here, I think. You do? I think I do. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and Google on the other software, maybe Nightbot still has a donate. I don't know if he added one to my channel. I don't know.
So, are you getting any more snow this week, did you say?
Yes, we're going to be getting some more on Thursday. There it is. Hey!
It's been really, really warm here. Yesterday when I walked the dog, I only had a t-shirt on and I was warm.
Paste. Pop it. Okay,
Hey.
now.
Hey, Savannah.
Hey, I joined. Yeah, it's really warm here too.
Yeah, it's strange.
That's how you donate.
Wonderful.
That's how you donate. Pick one of the links below. Yeah. So the thing is because of the chemical spills, there's birds are falling from the skies 450 miles away from the chlorine gas from the burning the vinyl chloride, and animals are dying in large numbers. Huge fish kills in the Ohio River.
Don't tell me that. Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, and the thing is that is airborne, and of course the winds always go from west to east, and so usually with big systems like the snow that's coming, so those toxic chemicals, particularly the chlorine, which was released from the burning chemicals, is going to impact New England, New Jersey, New York, parts of Pennsylvania, New Hampshire, Vermont, Rhode Island will eventually get hit. This is just absolutely frightening. It is. Absolutely, it's just frightening. I don't even think there's anything I could even describe it. It's just, it's not the only chemical spill in train crashes. There has been one in Texas. There actually has been, I believe there was an explosion of a chemical factory. There was an explosion of a hazardous waste facility in Massachusetts, near Boston. And there was a train derailment in part of Texas, and major half a kilometer, is it half a kilometer? Meteor that struck southern Texas. The last one you really can't control, but it just adds to the calamities. The things that we thought were going to happen in 2020, we're starting to see them happening now. It's just scary. And
Okay.
What's that?
Yeah. Somebody just using the C word continually in your Discord.
Really?
I think that's yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's a goodbye. Goodbye. Okay, that's one piece gone. Woo! Okay, continue. Sorry, Michelle.
Okay, so what I'm trying to say is what's going on with the environment is terrifying.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's heartbreaking, especially when it's animals. I have such a love for animals.
But it just kind of proves what was said in many ways about the end of times in the Bible by St. John the Divine. And I think that there's a reason we need to be careful for that reason, because it's so easy to forget that. I mean, the non-Christians are probably going to say, don't talk to me about that. I don't want to hear about it. But this technically is called this is my channel, so theoretically, this is what we used to cover. So I'm just bringing it up real quick.
Well, I mean, you're only covering it. You're not preaching.
Someone's calling himself Braylon now. Ain't me. No, don't worry about it.
We knew. Hey, I said you'd have 3 people, so I mean, you doubled.
Hey, how you doing? How you doing? So, I personally really wish there was a way we could change some of the stuff that's going on. Turn those frowns upside down.
You know, after the conversation with the guy last night, he told you what to do. Or let's just say I told you, for fuck's sake, because I'll get the blame anyway. He gave you advice and told you what to do. If you take his advice, take it. You know, you've only got to. It's up to you. You're the only one that can help your channel.
I understand. I understand, Gemini Jam. Yeah, a lot of people don't really want to sit through the news media because some of the stuff is. They repeat a story. It's enough that your brain gets numb. I have plenty of examples of that, but the other stories that may be important are just kind of not brought up, and then people wonder what they're supposed to do.
Yeah, just carry on with your news segment. That's good. Go on.
Yeah.
What else is in the news today, Michelle?
Well, let's take a quick look at the headlines and see. Let's just check out the headlines, and if there's any that's interesting or does not offend YouTube, I'll go into detail on them. Okay, here we go.
Biden said something.
But a jig shifts the blame for toxic train derailment as Republicans hold Biden administration's feet to the fire. That's what we were just talking about. Right. Sports radio host apologizes after making ignorant comments an error. Brutally honest take. Prophetic South Park clip goes viral mocking transgender ideology. I'm not going to go into that because that might upset YouTube. Meghan Markle's reportedly upset and overwhelmed by South Park portrayal. Why? She's not transgender. Hitting a brick wall. City throws salt in the wounds after a drunk driver destroys man home. I did see this story in part last time. Austin man threatened with fines for code violations after the suspect drunk driver plows through his spare bedroom. Chris Newby was sound asleep in the early morning hours of January 19th when a suspected drunk driver plowed through his spare bedroom of his home in Austin, Texas. The window frame caved in, Bricks crumbled on the outside, and the TV was demolished, leaving newbie in uninvitable position of remodeling a large part of his home. The Austin Code Department threw some salt in the wound by sending a letter to newbie dated January 19th, informing him that he must fix his home within 30 days or face fines up to $2,000 a day per violation.
Wow.
Every window, skylight, door, and frame shall be kept in sound condition, good repair, and weather tight. One of the violations read.
Quick question. Is Ed in bed?
Yes, he is.
Okay, you got a fake Ed in your Discord. We'll remove him.
Okay.
That's it. Carry on.
So that's the first one. Every window, skylight, door, and frame shall be kept in sound condition, good repair, and weather tight. One of the violations read. Another violation said all exterior walls shall be free from holes, breaks, and loose or rotting material. The Austin Code Department did not respond to a request for comment on Monday, but newbie said his contact there did agree to cut him some slack. Quote, when I talked to the code officer last, he said it was a standard letter that he is required to send as a policy, newbie said. Fox News Digital, he did say he would give me plenty of time to fix, but the rebuild is almost done now. The driver was treated for first responders and arrested on suspicion of driving while intoxicated. KXAN reported. Oh, jeez.
Can you find any good news today?
I will look. I will look for some happy news.
We need some good news.
Let's see. Well, unfortunately, there's not a lot of good news today.
We're doomed.
Unless you're interested in a situation with snow, I guess that counts for something here.
I don't really want the snow. I love it because I love.
Well, let's see what else I can find.
I love, like, the dog loves it, but it's so dangerous. The roads, it scares me.
It's scary, yeah. I got shootings. Dozens of companies tried a 4-hour work week. 92% are keeping it. Here's the good news. More than 60 companies tried a 4-day work week, and results show that why 92% are keeping it. A pilot program testing a 4-day work week in the United Kingdom has been hailed as a resounding success as the employees reported improved well-being, and the majority of the participating companies said they would keep the change. A total of 61 British companies with around 2,900 workers were enrolled in the trial, with employees working on an average of 34 hours across 4 days between June and December of 2022, while keeping their existing salaries. At the conclusion of the 6 months, 56 of those companies, or 92%, decided to stick with the 4-day work week, and 18 did so permanently. The findings of the pilot program were released by Autonomy, a British-based think tank that partnered with UK academics to conduct a study backed by 4-day work week Global, a New Zealand-based campaign that advocates for the 4-day work week. Okay, well, first of all, that's interesting because what would happen if my YouTube channel was a 4-day work week?
You want a day off? You can have a day off. Why not?
Michelle was actually, Michelle, unfortunately, your salary you don't even get a salary. You get paid by the per thousand clicks. You would lose money. Actually, it wouldn't be a
No,
bad
but
idea for a
be able
short
to have a
term.
day off. I mean, no one. You should not feel like you have to go live or you have to do. We all need a rest, Michelle. We all need
We
a
all need
break.
a
Sometimes
rest.
I just want to lie on the couch all day.
Of
So
course, you
what?
know, with the modern technology, there really is no reason for everybody to be forced to work inside an office that much because, Tulsi Gabbard rips Biden a new one. She used to be a Democrat. She's kind of switched roles more to like an independent or possibly more of a Republican slant. She's a nice lady, by the way. She really is. But back to the work week thing. Yeah, I think the 4-day work week could be beneficial because, YouTube content creators. Ooh, I got paid. Ooh, Michelle got paid. Hey. How much did you make? We'll talk about that later.
You're in the money.
We got
Good
paid.
for you.
We got paid.
Yay! Hey, don't go spending it all.
Now I got some green stamps in my bank account.
Oh, I'm pleased for you. Good.
Probably about $140 for the month. It's not bad. I
Oh,
want to
that's
thank
not bad,
Noodles.
Michelle.
I want to
That's
give
not bad.
thanks to the word Stew because I do want to thank Noodles for this because he did help raise a lot of money for my channel.
Yeah.
And
I actually sent him a text message and thanked him for that. So,
I think
I don't care what people say. I'm all for everybody donating to you. Donate to Michelle. Donate. I don't give a fuck. Donate to Michelle. Donate. Yes, it's all about the money.
Links
She's
right
not
on,
here
guys.
just
Come
to laugh and
on.
giggle.
Throw them out there. Even if it's $1, it's fine. We know we don't have a super chat, super stickers, but in here, but just drop in $1, drop in a coin. Let me ask you a question, Lou.
The
What?
least people can do is give you enough money for a cup of coffee.
What are you gonna
Put in
do,
all the
Lum?
hard
If you
work.
gonna what are you gonna do? I got a question for Lummy. What are you gonna do if one day, with the new changes to YouTube policy, because you're 100 and something, 170 something, 80, 82, 180. You know what the new rules? If you could stream or do videos, and you only need to do the 10 new rules. I think it's on like 1,000 hours and 250 subs. You can get AdSense. You can get paid. There's no problem. I don't have a bank account. I don't have a social security number. So how in the hell would I get paid? I don't have a tax ID. Yeah, we have to get her an I-10. An I-10, International Tax Identification Number. How am I gonna get an I-10? I don't even know how we're gonna do that. Stan says, still reading for Jimmy Carter. Will he reincarnate as a Honduran child slave, labor and fruit of the loom underwear fact? Why would you want that? Jimmy Carter was a very good Democrat. Maybe not the best, but he tried
Michelle,
to do.
who has been your favorite president of America ever? All time. All time.
All the presidents I ever known, personally?
No, what's your favorite president of all time?
I would have to say of all time, it's a toss up between Abraham Lincoln and Ronald Reagan.
Really?
Because Abraham Lincoln did sign the Emancipation Proclamation. He was the one who ended slavery. He was the one who helped brought the end to all of that horrible stuff that was going on between the North and the South. His speech at the Gettysburg Address was certainly instrumental in what he said. And then what his actions were. He was an abolitionist. He did not support slavery at all, and neither do I.
No.
Of any kind of slavery. any kind.
Okay, you've got somebody from your Facebook there. This
Yeah, how
show
you
sucks.
doing? Yep.
Well, that's breaking the
John
rules.
Rich
So
says this show sucks.
warning.
I'm glad you enjoy it, John. I hope you're enjoying it.
Not very nice to say.
It's funny when you hear me and Libby laughing at the same time. No, it's not that bad.
My
We
goodness.
expected a lot worse than this, so this is like nothing. Wow.
Unfortunately, John Rich, let me tell you what I'm going to do. Because unfortunately, the way the API works, we can't see it. I know that sounds confusing. You can't see it because of the way the stupid thing works with the API. So Michelle is going to go on Facebook, and you're going to copy a link. I already got it in my copy buffer. Oh, okay. So I'm just going to go to my channel, and I'm gonna go over to the my channel right now, and I'm going to manually type in the link I have for the donation. Let's see. Here we go. Yay. Okay. So I see John Rich's comment. Hi, Michelle. Okay. So what I'm going to do is let me... Are we still... Is this from the live one? Yeah. Let's see. He said the show sucks. Is this the one that... Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So...
Do you know that could be a...
I made it in time for your show. So let's post the comment that I put in my donation up here so you guys can see it. Okay. All right, so I just went on to Facebook and I just clicked the donate button over there so they can see it, because otherwise you can't see it. It's stupid, but it's the way it is. See, what it is they don't have, their API is one way. We see your comments. You don't see our comments. So unfortunately,
Michelle,
what's
do you
that?
know John Rich? Have you seen John Rich before?
No, I haven't. I've seen him. Yeah, he was on Facebook once before. Yeah, he was on Facebook once before.
Fake Facebook. Yeah. So.
He was on Facebook once before.
Yeah.
So I just manually typed in the donate tab on this one, so you can see from me it says MicheleMarieDalene.
Put the donation. In fact, I'm going to send you a donation, Michelle.
Okay.
Donation on the way, babe.
That'll be great. Thank you very much.
But you're being spammed.
I see that. Just ignore it. Don't worry about it. The reason you don't want to block restream, because if you block restream, then unfortunately we won't be able to see if other people chat us. So just ignore it. It's not going to be in the replay anyway. She's biting her tongue to keep on talking to her about herself. No, we're not. It just...
Okay, that's a warning to Johnny. That's breaking the rules. You will be timed out, Johnny, if you carry on. Michelle has a list of rules, and she doesn't want negativity.
I don't really want to. I really don't want to see negativity on my channel.
Let Savannah speak, Michelle. Savannah.
Oh, that's okay. I was gonna say, Michelle, did you share this live on your original channel, like on the community tab?
No, I'm gonna upload this to the original channel, my regular channel. When the show's over, we'll edit out anything that's nasty, and then we'll upload that. Like Skynet's phone call, we'll edit out that phone call, and then we'll upload that. This way.
Share your live out, Michelle.
Okay. But Tiger Kitty's negative. No, she's not.
Carry on, honey. You know what that guy said last night. This is nothing. Keep going.
At least now we have the panel. We have the panel open, guys. Even if it is exclusive, it's still a panel. It's open. It's just
doesn't matter. You carry on. Take no notice. We're rising above it. Come on. Let's keep going.
Now, by the way, I did fix the audio cable yesterday. People asked me about this. I did fix this. I removed the diseased end. I re-spliced the connector on. I resoldered the wires and it's all nice and fixed now. See? About as good as I'm going to
Right.
get for aluminium clad wiring. Yeah. Aluminium garbage.
Yeah.
I think I just did. So, yeah. So the thing is the thing Michelle made. I made enough, I think, to easily go ahead and buy some more clothes.
Yay! Well, you've got your box of gifts coming this week.
Yeah, so
So
I
we'll
can
do
get
it. We'll do a. We might do a private opening with that. I'm not
I can
sure.
get some new blouses and a couple skirts for the
Yeah,
summer.
I got you a dress. I've had it about a year. I just
Yeah.
haven't sent it to you. So we'll do an unboxing. I'm not just sure whether we'll do a private
It's
unboxing or
funny
we'll
that
do
John
a
Rich is showing pictures of
public.
bugs. I don't know why he's showing pictures of bugs. But anyway, it doesn't matter anyway. They won't see those in the and when it's copied to your channel. They won't see the bugs. They won't see the chat. Nope, they won't. So that's cool. You know, like that's another reason why we have it here and there versus theirs. We don't have any strikes on my channel. But even if we got a strike or warning, I'm in a lot better shape than Michelle is right now. So, well, because
Well,
Michelle's channel is the moneymaker.
well, can I say you're
AdSense, the
sounding so
moneymaker.
much better today? You sound less stressed. You actually
Right,
sound much better
absolutely.
today.
Michelle is less
Do you
stressed.
feel better? Do you feel better?
It's almost like the Mentos commercial, the fresh baker. Well, AdSense, the moneymaker. um, yeah.
There you go.
So what we're doing is now. I also wanted to point out is since there's not supposed to be a chat replay, there's not supposed. This is supposed to go private after the show. If it doesn't go private after the show, it just proves that YouTube is partially broken because this should go private. This should not stay public when the show is over. Doesn't matter anyway. We'll make it private. We'll make it private, and then we'll
Why did you say privet?
private.
Pivot.
It, like an like niche.
Oh,
So
God.
you want to say private, private.
Private.
I like the way she says it, though.
You say tomato, I say
do
tomato.
too.
Okay, I say potato, you say potato. It doesn't matter, really. It's just the way we talk. It drives people crazy because Michelle uses a lot of British pronunciation and spelling, and people go, where were you born? I was born in Connecticut. Oh, you don't talk like a person in Connecticut. You sound like a Brit. Well, I used to watch a lot of British TV. Oh, that's why. Okay, I still do. I watch a
The
lot
only
of
thing
British.
I can think of
Okay.
is they used to call the outside toilet a privy. So is that where you're getting that from?
A privy, yep, a privy. And they used to have something called the Privy Council. The Queen has a Privy Council. United States, we call them a cabinet. And it's funny when you even think of the word cabinet, because the way it originally was used, in some ways, usually was used to hold a chamber pot. I swear to God, some of the people in the president's cabinet are a bunch of chamber pots.
You know what? I collect chamber pots. I know it sounds weird, but I have a collection of chamber pots. I'll have to show you one day. I just collect them because I think they're funny.
Yeah, really. There's a woman in the United States.
I'll show you them. I got
There's a
some
woman
real
in the
nice
United
ones.
States that collects bedpans.
Yeah, I've got their pants as well.
She has like
Oh my
she has like
gosh.
1,000 of them now.
They make great flower pots.
She probably has a lot of different history on the different designs. Let's put it this way: I got two fracture pans. One is extra large, and the other one's a standard size fracture pan. I don't have a pontoon pan. I might get a pontoon pan. So if I'm sitting in a chair
Mine
here.
are just the the ones with the handles and the lids.
Yeah.
The old white one.
Yeah, she's got collectibles all the way back from the 1820s.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
who is this?
I don't remember what the woman's name was, but she loves collecting her collectability of her bedpans, and I think she has some of the other ancillary devices like urinals and things like that too.
Yeah, me too.
Oh, they're antiques. That's
Yeah, mine are antique.
Oh,
incredible.
it's just like a lot of people I know. You gotta collect. You like to collect special things, unique things.
Yeah, unusual things. I like that.
Yeah. There's nothing wrong with that.
I've got a
Can
gramophone.
you not have Discord on if this is where they're coming from? No, no, no. This is not Discord. This is Facebook. These
No, no,
people that are typing out all these nasty emojis are from Facebook,
yeah, they're fake Facebook accounts.
and we don't have any mods over there on Facebook removing them because we're over here. And I mean, I could mute the restream I own, but there are people that are legitimate people that we want to be able to hear from. For example,
Yeah,
like
can they not? Can those people not just join your YouTube channel, Michelle? I know they're scared of the trolls in here, but
yeah,
you know,
yeah,
hopefully that won't. You know, they won't be abused anymore.
right.
You know,
Hold on a minute.
I'm not. I'm fine.
What?
I'm fine taking the
Oh,
shit for
that sits
everything.
into me. Okay. Now the thing is that the reason we do the stream on YouTube, I mean, on Facebook, is that there are people on Facebook that do not like going on YouTube, and there are people on Facebook that also may have been banned from YouTube, and there are people on my Facebook that may not know where the YouTube channel is. Even though it's right there in the blue boxes above, guys, you really can't miss it.
You need to promote the
Except my
channel
channel's
then
not
on
in your list,
Facebook,
Michelle. You
Michelle.
didn't put my channel in there.
Michelle,
Yeah.
why don't you promote your channel on Facebook so that they can join here? If
Yeah,
they're worried about the trolls attacking them again, tell
yeah,
them
I
not to
do.
worry because
Normally,
Tiger Kitty's
normally I
doing
put out a
it.
notification.
She'll
I
sort
usually
them
share
out.
out the link, but I didn't share out the link on this channel because the fact is that Lumi doesn't have my Facebook username and password on her Chrome session, so I have to copy everything over manually and put it in my Facebook. And since we're going to be sending out the replay on my channel, I think it'll just only confuse the audience even more so when they say, wait, you're on Lumi's channel, but wait, I just saw a notification about the live stream being on your channel. Well, where was the live stream? Well, it's gonna be a vlog. It's gonna be a bcast, but it's gonna say live 02 21 2023 NASQ chill zone. Good morning, but it's gonna be a video. It's not, and we're gonna obviously edit it out. Anything that may be offensive to YouTube, we'll just edit that out.
I haven't seen anything offensive, Michelle. Everything offensive has been blocked. Apart from the phone call you had, you might have to block that out from Skynet.
That's the
So far,
biggest thing
that's
we
all
are
I
going to
can see.
remove. That's the phone call,
Yeah.
because the
Apart
chat
from that,
replay,
everything's fine.
the chat replay will not be in the video. They can't see that. In other words, they won't see this.
Morning, Krista. Yeah, I'm very upset they didn't put the Norman name down.
Hi, Krista. How you
Because
doing?
my name is Tracy Norman.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who said that?
Well,
Tracy
they're not very
Norman.
good at this. Good morning,
How
Krista.
you doing? So you get a lot of viewers from Discord. I did not announce the show which is on Lumi's channel on the Discord. When Trolling left my Discord, the automatic announcements of the streams got messed up, so they don't work. which
Yeah,
is
well,
fine.
he tried to ruin your Discord by deleting some stuff in it. So thank God he isn't there anymore, able to do terrible things.
Yeah, but Krista, you got to be careful with your Discord because trolling is in charge of it. So I think that you need to be careful. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, if you want to work with trolling, that's fine, but just be aware it can be kind of a potential problem.
That's a great idea from Stan. If you film a couple of shorts, what's the problem you're having with doing shorts?
All right, CT, let me say one thing. How in the heck do you actually do a shorts on the desktop? I asked YouTube this. I said, why don't you give it possibility for us using a desktop to do shorts? They don't have shorts on the desktop. Unless I used a Mac Mini that was an M1 Mac that can run iOS apps, then I could use a YouTube app and use a YouTube Shorts program, which is in a YouTube app to do videos, but standard Intel Macs can't because they never ported that to the desktop. So how are you supposed to do shorts on the desktop when you can't do shorts on the desktop because they never implemented it on the desktop? Good point. You can't do. Michelle doesn't use her cell phone anymore for that
Well,
kind
you
of stuff
could,
much.
Michelle. I think what Stan's saying, you could. I mean, there's no reason why you couldn't do some shorts on your phone.
They don't have the app on the desktop.
Oh,
It's only on
no, I
phones.
know, but you have a phone. You could definitely do some shorts on your
I do
phone.
have a phone, but I don't have the editing tools like I have here. And on top of that, the a 1 minute video isn't going to give me a lot of time to do much content. Although you did the light demo for Kinect that was only about less than a minute. Um, it says take your phone and do it with the shorts.
Yeah, a lot of people are doing it now, Michelle. Lots of people. I don't think is it
Yeah,
a
but you know
minute?
what? I
Is
don't
that
even
all you
I don't
get?
even watch I don't even watch shorts. I really don't. I
Yeah,
mean,
but the point Stan is making, it helps your channel.
it will if Michelle
Anything you
wanted
do
to
like
invest
that.
in that kind of technology. But she said she's already using her desktop. So if they added the shorts option to desktop, she would have a reason to try them. But there's no way to do them on the desktop unless you have an M1 or M2 Mac Mini. Then she can do them on the desktop because she'll be able to load in iOS applications into her computer on her M1 or M2 Mac Mini. Well, she don't have one yet. No.
Well, if you've got enough on your plate or whatever, Stan's just suggesting an idea.
Yeah, I know they are.
He's only trying to be helpful.
I know. But like I said, I have never like got into the shorts thing. I did one video when I saw when I was bored. It was originally on TikTok and ended up on YouTube somehow. How it ended up on YouTube, I don't know, but it's there. Um, I think I can access it from my computer. You can't. Shorts doesn't show up on the desktop, even in the playlist.
And I don't know anything about
Why,
people.
YouTube, do you do these stupid things? It's like talk about segregation, man. I mean, I can't watch shorts on my desktop. I can't even watch my own shorts on my desktop.
Sure, Michelle, that doesn't sound right to me.
No, it's
Not that
true.
I.
You can't.
But
You can't. You can look. Michelle can look on her content. There is no shorts playlist. There's
how,
But she can look it up on her
Stupid.
phone, and she can see any shorts that she's created, which includes the one short that originally was on TikTok and ended up here on YouTube somehow. So if she goes here to her studio app on her phone, and she can go to content, and then you will see the tab for shorts. And there's only two videos, and I'll play both of them right now.
You don't have to.
And they're shorts, right?
I mean,
the first one's called "Just Another Boring Sunday" the musical. Example channel intro. All right, let's just play this one real quick. After all, we can't play it on the desktop, but I can play it on the phone. So here it is.
Yeah, are you sure you don't have it a button switched on or something? It sounds weird.
Impromptu music.
Just another boring Sunday, sitting here every day. Till the stream number came and I was bored to tears. Really wish I knew the reason there was no one here. Tell me so I can make things right. I really would like to know how to make you excited tonight. So come to me and talk to me. I listen every day. I'll keep you in my mind. That's all I can say. See you later, guys. Bye bye for now.
Hello, Michelle.
All right, that's enough. That's enough. Just another boring Sunday. Nothing to do today. This video is boring and I'm wasting away. All right. I will upload that to you. I think I can upload it using the phone.
Yeah,
yes.
It's funny. Upload that. That's just great.
But you can't upload it from the desktop, though. They don't have the option to play shorts on the desktop.
I don't know anything about this kind of stuff.
Now, Samantha, you said you were... What's this?
Hamburgers. I made them last night.
It's what?
Cheeseburgers.
What happened?
Last night.
Oh, but right now, it's still only 11:15 in the morning. Could you put this aside
lunch.
for a little bit?
Gotta have lunch, right?
Just, a little bit. It's still a little early. It's only 11:15 in the morning.
These will be in there for when you're ready for them, all right?
Just put some
That's
foil
nice.
on it, and
That's
just
nice.
if
Thank
you want, you
Michelle.
can put it. It's just a plain cheeseburger, right?
Yeah.
Wrap it in foil and put it in the oven and warm. Wrap it in foil and put it in the oven on warm, and I will get to it about 12 noon. Okay? Okay, yeah. He said I prepared the food in advance, so, because,
That's nice. That's a good idea. I mean, who wants to cook every single 5 minutes?
Okay.
That's what I'm going to do today. I plan on making a few meals.
And put your YouTube channel in there. I don't know how stories work on Facebook. I really don't know how that works. You haven't done anything on MySpace in a while either. No. Michelle's still on MySpace, guys. People don't know that. www.myspace.com/BICHELA. That's how you spell relief. www.myspace.com/BICHELA. That's how I spell relief. Yeah. So.
But Michelle, you could have thanked Ed then. That would have been nice of you to thank him as well.
Yeah. And thank him as well. You mean out on the wire?
No, thank Ed.
Oh, okay. Thanks, Ed, for the
your
burger.
food.
I'll eat it in a little while.
There you go. If you both just need to respect each other a little bit more, and your home life what until
Well,
he
like
can
he
move
said, he
to
doesn't want to
bloody
be part
place.
of the shows anymore. So we
Yeah,
understand
I
that.
know, and I'm not getting him
And there are
involved.
some
And
people
nobody,
on the show that kind of forget that, and then they think that he still wants to be on it. He doesn't. He doesn't want to be on the show.
well, there's some people on the show that do it just to antagonize him and get you two to argue. What they're not paying attention to is he gets rolled up, and now he can cause an
What
argument.
I wonder
You need,
is what what they tested it with the British work week for 4 days a week. I wonder if that's something that's going to become an American thing. I don't see why not. I mean, companies are trying to save money. So economically, they could say thanks to automation and telecommuting, there's no reason why people couldn't work from home. And that means that they can also
loads of
cut
people
back on
work from
their
home
amount
now,
of
Michelle.
energy used in the offices. If everybody's just working for 4 days a week, that means that the offices can be closed for the day, plus that they don't need to be open, which is going to cut back on heating and cooling costs. Which right now, given the cost of utilities, is indeed still a valid issue. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But working from home is since can we say that word? Since, the disease thing. Loads of people still work from home.
Yeah, I still be working from home. And companies, like I said, they probably discovered this in the UK too, right? Hey, we don't even have to have them sitting in the office. We don't even need offices. They learn that the hard
Right,
way.
yeah.
They're not saying to themselves,
Exactly.
why do I need to have an office? I don't need that because
Right.
I can work from home. My
Exactly.
employees
Exactly.
can, you know, do things from home, which means we don't have to rent as big of an office. If they start doing the 4 day work week, they're gonna hey, there'll be even less reason to need an office be open 5, 6 days a week
Right.
because those
Yeah.
days that they're not open, they can turn the thermostats to a warmer setting in the summer and turn it to
Yeah.
cooler in the winter, and that's going to save on the utilities. And that's going to be
Right.
something.
And cleaners, they don't need to pay a cleaner to keep going in there.
Right, and then cleaners and the cleaning companies, they also might be good for them because they'll give them an extra day to go in and clean the office up if they need to.
Guess how much cleaners get paid?
Yeah.
Guess how much, Michelle, cleaners get paid nowadays?
I don't know. Commercial cleaner probably makes anywhere from $25 to $30 an hour.
Cheap thing? No, no. $50 an hour.
Okay, that was on the high end. I wasn't thinking that high, yeah, but yeah, you're
But if
probably
you
right.
want a cleaner round here, it's $50 an hour, and that's low.
Wow, that's what they mean. They say, boy, you can really clean up around here.
That's a lot of money, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have a cleaner, but I will have at my new house. But so.
Yeah. So I mean, yeah, it's interesting that those two videos. That was one of them that was originally on TikTok. I don't even know how it ended up on YouTube. And it wasn't even originally on YouTube. It was on TikTok. So,
Well, a troll has downloaded it. It's easy to work out how,
yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Krista says, can you think it was very nice of him to make you a burger because he said that last night that he wanted to prepare some food in advance so that he doesn't have to worry because he's it's like he likes to stay up late at night. He knows I usually like to go to sleep about 8, 9, 10 o'clock. So claws in, Rusty. Come on.
Well, she's saying if you can thank him.
Oh,
Like to say thank you for doing
kitty
that.
cat time. It's kitty cat time.
Hi, Rusty. You really need to get this channel monetized.
Oh, he's messing with the cords. I can hear it changing.
Like a promo show. Yeah, it sounds like the water was working loose on the Let me sit.
Technical difficulties.
Don't worry, I got
The
it,
cat
guys.
did it. Blame it on the cat.
Hey, sound engineer, keep it
No,
pause on my
blame it on
mixer.
me.
I got it. I got it.
Maybe-
The wire came loose, so let me switch over to the other microphone here. So, come on, stick it down for a second. Ow! Oh, get down. Okay. Fortunately enough, I keep spare parts around. Kind of reminds me of a joke one time we said on the on a on the dating game. Name one thing that you find on your spouse's desk, and or what would it was, I think it was this, yeah, I think it was, the dating game, and the guy said spare parts, and his wife said, "You dirty old man." I keep spare parts around here. So yeah, what it is the apparently the other wire I fixed, the one of the conductors came off again. That's the problem with these copper-clad wire. These wires do not hold up. Mr. Kitty Cat, unfortunately your paws are like, you're really happy, and unfavorably you kind of, ow, broke the wire off. It's okay. I'll fix it later. It's no problem.
Yeah, it's okay.
Trying to solder wires like that is hard.
You need some electrical tape, Michelle.
Yeah. You got
Stan,
electrical tape, Michelle?
I'm not at liberty to talk about that. Please don't ask me. All right. Yeah, don't ask.
What?
Don't ask.
Don't ask what? If you have electrical tape?
So I don't know if he called the doctor or not, but I just know there's that.
Yeah. No, okay.
Yeah.
Trying not to get Ed involved in the show. Shit, I forgot. It's yeah. Sorry,
Yeah. So anyway, it's. So I'm probably going to be playing, after I upload this video to my channel, after I edit out some things.
You're going to be playing some games today?
Yeah, we might play some games today. I was going to play them last night, but then I said it was like 10:30 at night, and I said no. I said I'm not playing no games at 10:30 at night. I said I got to get up in the morning. I got to do morning show, and I don't want to be half asleep when I do the show. There's a lot of people that's for work from home. Stan CG said, "Take a kitty from my observation." I'm not going to discuss that one. Says, yeah, there's a lot of people that work from home. Like, I know you don't, like Eversource, but people that answer the phones at Eversource, they told me that they're still working from home. Again, it's a cost-cutting measure. And companies are doing this more and more because it saves money. And I don't blame them. Because even Eversource is going to pay for their own gas and electric, too, for their offices. People don't realize that. Yeah, they do. They're going to pay for their own gas and electric. Yeah, you might be saying, all right, where's the guitar? You might be saying is, yeah, but they're the gas and electric company. Why does they pay for their own gas? Well, they pay fair like everybody else, right? They got to pay rent, too, for the office space. And so, with the changes that happened since 2020, a lot of companies are trying to lower their bottom line. My friend owns a cleaning business and she makes $40 an hour. Okay. Yeah, independent ones can make anywhere from $25 to $50 an hour. Corporations like ServiceMaster and stuff, they make more under contract. But that's what they do, They go in, they clean houses, they clean offices.
Wow. See, $40. I mean, there's people that work at the hospital that don't get paid $40 an hour. It's just crazy.
It's good money.
Yeah.
It can be good money, but it also can be real stressful too.
Oh, I wouldn't want to do it. I hate doing my own now.
Oh,
especially
you
when the
enjoy
company.
enough cleaning, then yeah, it's worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Good exercise, I suppose.
Uh-huh. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So
I just
anyway,
heard birds tweeting. Are you outside, Savannah?
Yeah.
I just heard some birds.
Hopefully you
And a
don't hear the
train.
train. Oh, now you hear it? Okay, I'm gonna mute then. Bye-bye.
okay. Rusty, come on. Get out. Get close on my clothes, will you?
Has
He's
Rusty got
gonna
a
ruin.
scratching
He's gonna ruin
pad,
my
Michelle?
clothes. I don't. I
Has
don't think
Rusty
he
got a
means to,
scratching
but
pad?
this kitty cat is so clingy sometimes. You know, because like he really wants to try to be my buddy, but the problem is that he doesn't realize that him digging his claws in my clothes, it's like he's trying to get. The problem is right now, Rusty, I got a microphone wired on, and as you found out, there's an Achilles heel on the plug. I gotta fix that later on, the other plug. I don't need this cord to get broken. I don't have too many spare cables right now, but I do got one more left. That's it. I gotta fix this. Which particle soup is that represents the main infrastructure, internet, and other networks? What protocol is that? TCP/IP, Transmit Control Protocol, and Internet Protocol. Well, it's actually two protocols. So TCP/IP. What was the common operating system used in computers in the 1970s and early 80s for the chips that ran on the Zilog Z80 chip? Also on the 8080 chip. CPM, CP/M, which is a central control program for microcomputers. It was the predecessor to MS-DOS, which used to be known as Seattle DOS. Most people don't know that.
Jesus, Michelle, your brain is amazing. I'm going to put you in for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Was posting the same stuff on both Discords unnecessarily cluttered though. Yeah, we missed the show reviews you were doing for a while, but you haven't been doing.
Oh, they were fantastic. I love Stan's show. Actually, Stan's show reviews were hilarious
They were kind of useful. They helped.
and funny.
They helped.
They did
Yeah, they
help
were. Some of
because,
them were funny,
yeah,
but I think also they kind of went wrong with the dates we used. If you could almost like imagine having like a reader's index periodicals kind of thing. Like, you can say, well, what was going on the show dated on February 17th, 2022. And then you can find a matching review and say, oh, that's what Michelle was saying in 2022 on December 17th. Well, but he doesn't do them anymore, so we don't, now we don't really get, all that content anymore. So now everybody has to sit there and read through the shows. Well, what we couldn't do is, since you're downloading this locally.
It's a lot of work to put on to somebody, Michelle. Unless if somebody wants to volunteer and do it, fair enough. But I mean, Stan's got got a lot on his.
I mean, it's a lot of work to edit those down.
Yeah.
I mean, if there are people that don't mind doing those kind of notes, but it takes a while to go through and all the videos.
You got to watch the show, take notes, type it all out. It's
type it all out.
It's a lot of work. Yeah.
And then sometimes you feel like kind of doing the opposite. You kind of basically want to just throw in the tablet in the fireplace and say no thanks. Especially when you get the really bad people, and all of a sudden you got these trolls and they're coming out of the woodwork, and they're like, with all these people on the panel, and it's like the phones, and no one's gonna want to type through all that. Transcription services. Yeah, there's a transcription option for the chat replays that you can use to see the transcriptions. Yeah, that's actually kind of interesting because those can also be used if Rusty the cat decides to park his butt on the mixer board. Oh, Okay, so make sure the cat didn't unplug the cord. Mr. Sound Engineer, come on. Come on. Don't swat at me. Oh, did you hear? This is a real story. A very mean rooster killed a guy.
What?
A rooster killed a man. That, I know, that sounds weird, right? How does a rooster kill a guy? Rusty, come on. Ouch!
Don't say this because I'm getting chicken.
Yeah, he's
Where
getting
was
feisty
that
right
at?
now. So, anyway, yeah, no, really, it was a rooster. He killed a guy. This rooster was known as was an aggressive serial killer. I don't know what they're gonna do with the rooster now. Probably make him for dinner. I don't know. Good question now.
I'm not sure if I've never had chickens, but I got a book on farming and shit. You know,
Just be
homesteading.
careful. Just be
So I don't
careful.
know if I need to get a rooster in.
Just be
to
careful
make
with the
the
rooster
chicken
you choose,
fighters.
okay? Because I mean, the rooster can be feisty.
That's hilarious. I think they have a nail at the back
I
of
probably
their
will be playing
claw.
American Simulator. What's the question? What is POP 3? It's called Post Office Protocol version 3. It also has a competing protocol called IMAP, which is Internet Mail Access Protocol. POP 3 usually is a little less complicated than IMAP. Do you know what NNTP stands for? Network News Transfer Protocol. It uses iHab and Send Me protocol to pick up news articles from Usenet.
Right, I'll be back in a minute. I gotta get more water.
Yeah. So the cat's got his claws all sharp and ready to go at Michelle's hand again. Yeah, he drew blood. He doesn't realize how sharp those claws are.
So, Michelle, you know there's a cat scratch disease, right? You have to be careful with that.
Yes, I do know that.
Yeah.
Krista says, State I have stage 1 lipidemia and my legs never get better. I can only just keep it under control by using Min's compression pump. Can a panel play? I don't think Tiger Kitty knows anything about networking protocols, computer protocols. But she might know other things that she could add, questions you could ask the panel. So just type the question here, see if it's for Tiger or Savannah, and they can try answering it. Because I don't know a lot of things that are popular subjects either, so there's some things I don't know. I swear to God, my cat, Mr. Sound Engineer, has a habit of unplugging me. What are you doing? He likes to sit on my mixer board and then he turns my volume knobs up and down. Let me check my sound levels, Mr. Puss. Come on. Come on. Don't you dare. Oh, don't you tag my clothes. Come on. Come on.
Michelle, has he got a scratching post?
He likes to lay on my mixer because it's warm. Just be glad it doesn't have a couple 12AU7 tubes in there, otherwise you'd be cooking. I think the 12AX7s get hotter than 12AU7s. The 12AX7 tube is a high mu triode, double triode. 12AU7 is a medium mu triode, so it's not as hot. Get a power vertical EL34Bs, and boy, that cat would be basically like sitting on a grill. Trying that Ray Bed Trail with Ray some afternoon. Okay, what's the question? What Comics Unix command can be used to send symbol commands to a web server? Actually, there's a couple of them. Do you know the answer to that, Tiger Kitty? What common Unix command?
I am no good at computers, so Wiggy, I don't know.
You can use the telnet
I'm
command.
not very good. Remember, I'm a boomer.
Because the
I'm a boomer.
telnet command is basically you would just connect into port 80, and then you can send commands, raw commands to a web server, including things to get files, upload files. It was very popular for people to use to get things out of a server that they couldn't get through websites. It's crazy how much cleaners are paid. Yeah, they get a lot of money to clean, but it's backbreaking work, absolutely.
Oh yeah, I do know that, and I've got nothing against them. I just find it bizarre that people in hospitals that are doing like hospital get paid less than a cleaner. It's just crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's just the nature of the work, you know. It's so the thing is like I said, as far as people, so for companies, the one day that they may not have a cleaning crew coming in because they don't have employees on the job, you know, it's going to mean that they're going to save money. You know, that's.
I mean, yeah.
Truthfully,
Trisha is
cleaning
cleaning houses. I cannot believe.
What is the difference between HTTPS and HTTP? HTTPS uses SSL or secure socket layer to actually encrypt the data, whereas HTTP is totally non-encrypted at all. HTTP is fine for things that are not important or confidential, like passwords, usernames, or data that has to be encrypted using secured socket layer, which actually creates kind of an encrypted tunnel. Standard HTTP is the older of the two protocols, but unfortunately, if you're on an older server like that, your username and password is not encrypted. That's where you need to use a VPN like TunnelBear. TunnelBear will encrypt your data between you and your TunnelBear server, so your ISP can't snoop on your data. With 256-bit AES encryption, it protects your data from your computer to the TunnelBear server, and so snoopers can't snoop. And the price is not bad for a 2-year plan. I actually signed up for it. I recommended it to Savannah. It will protect your data from prying eyes, and it will protect your private IP address, or theoretically it should, so that bad boys and girls can't go in and mess up your server connection or your any ports. It also acts as a secondary firewall on top of your built-in firewall to keep bad people out. I use TunnelBear myself, so I can tell you that's honest answer. TunnelBear is a VPN, a virtual private network. No, it's not a printer. Oh, it's a VPN. It's a virtual private network. It actually encrypts your data between your computer and their computer, so that a third-party man-in-the-middle attack just gets gibberish. Exactly. Only your VPN has the key. Oh yeah, and of course it sends the keys to your computer, and then so you get the key, they get the key, and nobody else gets the key. It's important in this day and age to keep in mind that security is important to keep out the bad people. So that's where.
Oh my God. 100%, Michelle. I'm so glad you learned about this.
Absolutely.
100%.
Check out TunnelBear today. http://www.tunnelbear.com and try it out. I actually sponsored by them, incidentally. I was sponsored by them. I am technically still sponsored by them. I just never got paid. Oh, that's because they changed their payment server and you lost your password to it, so you probably don't get much money in it. What application protocol does
Okay,
RFC 15 describe? I have no idea. I don't know about all the requests for comments. By giving the low number, it probably covers the basic layers of TCP IP. It's a VPN. And yeah, it prevents snoops and spies from listening on your data. So it's not a blocker.
So what's your plan for today, Michelle?
What's the plan for today? Oh, I gotta fix the other cord
What are you
again.
gonna do?
Yeah, we gotta fix that.
Okay, and then you're gonna play a game.
Yeah,
I'd
I
like to
probably
watch
will
you.
be.
Can I watch you play The Sims? Have you played that online before? I've
What's a
not
24
seen it,
pin
but
printer? It's a printhead with 24 pins, usually very closely spaced together. Common size matrix of characters are 24 by 24. But there's actually the printheads themselves actually have 24 pins. Pretty much in an inline configuration or slightly staggered, thus giving much finer resolution and near letter quality is actually very close to the same quality as a laser printer. I don't know the answer about the RFC 15.
all
Can you
right.
recommend
Well,
a
Michelle,
24?
do you think you've had enough of those questions now? Because not everyone's interested in that. A few of
Well,
those
let me answer
questions
this
is
one question.
fine,
Would I
but
recommend a 24 pin printer? It depends on your application at hand. If you are printing something like invoices, receipts, a standard 9 pin is fine. I don't think a 24 pin is essential for that. If you want to print perfect correspondence, high quality graphics images, a 24 pin is the great option. You know, you can easily hit.
thank you, Kathy, for your questions. Michelle is now returning to the show.
Okay.
Thank you very much for your contribution, and we now will continue with the show. That was a very nice question and answer, but not everyone wants to know about all this, whatever it is.
Did
So,
you file your
Michelle,
taxes yet? No, because I
today
didn't make enough
you're
money
going to
for
play a
taxes.
game. What game are you going to play today?
I don't know yet. We haven't played World of Warcraft in a while. We haven't done anything with American Truck Simulator either. So, as far as the solenoid in the printer, it all depends what the solenoid's used for. Sometimes the solenoid may be used for raising and lowering the
What they're
printer.
doing is trying to overtake the channel by asking these questions. Please continue
Okay.
with your show. Okay, Kathy doesn't fool me.
Well, this show does have technology questions, Kathy.
I know, but
I think what it is that
here.
Tiger Kitty doesn't understand much about this technology, so she's feeling kind of
No, I don't. But Michelle, I can see what's going on here.
I kind of see it.
Yeah. So I don't care if you think it's rude, Kathy. Thank you for your questions. We will now move on. So, what game are you playing? Because I'm going to come watch you.
Well, you know what? See, one thing as far as the games go, there is a new restaurant simulation game coming out called Chef Life that looks very interesting.
What is it?
It's called Chef Life. CHEF space LIFE, where you become a Michelin, endorsed restaurant, and you make fancy meals. There's another one called Chef Simulator or Restaurant Simulator, which is pretty cool too, but it's not as detailed as Chef Life. But it is really kind of an interesting game. I know that Restaurant Simulator, I believe, is on Steam. I believe Chef Life is also going to be on Steam when it finally is released.
Is it free? Is it free?
No, it's not. Neither one is free. But there might be something that people like restaurant work might enjoy.
Well, I mean, I'll enjoy watching that, so... Why
That voice
not?
is Tiger Kitty. Gemini Gem says, I think it's interesting.
Well, whatever.
I'm trying to answer the
So,
questions. Okay. Kathy, do you
so
have any questions for
what
Tiger
time are you
Kitty?
planning? What time are you planning on playing some games? I mean, I know you're going to eat your lunch at
Well, right now
12.
I gotta fix the loose solder connection in the XLR
Oh
cable, and then
shit!
I will
Oh,
probably get some
yeah,
gaming in. So,
yeah. Well, can you make sure you have a nice nap and you're nice and
I
full?
made sure I had a nice nap. I certainly got plenty of sleep in tonight, so it was pretty good.
Right. I mean,
Um,
I've been on here. Who is Tiger Kitty? I know a troll
is there
account
a
when I see
let
one,
me just
Kathy.
answer
And
Kathy's
this is your
question.
first
Is there a
warning,
solenoid in your
Kathy.
printer? Well, it depends on what kind of
That is not
printer.
Kathy. Michelle will talk after, okay? Remember what you were told last night, not by me, but it was me. That is a troll, okay?
Well, I still think it's a good question. I would still like to answer it if I may.
Oh, yeah, yeah. You
Alright,
answer
so
the
let's get a
questions.
quick short answer. It depends what kind of
We
printer you
will be
got.
having,
Some
we will be
inkjet
having a
printers,
discussion after.
some older inkjet printers that usually pump ink from storage containers use a pump that's a solenoid based pump that uses a reciprocating pump that pumps the ink into the nozzles of the inkjet printhead. An example of these printers included the original Diablo inkjet printer that used clay-based paper. There were other printers that do too on the commercial side. If you get into the larger format printers, you'll notice that there's a series of hoses that connect the ink reservoirs to the printhead mechanism. The ink is pumped in using a reciprocating pump, which uses a solenoid. So, in those kind of printers, inkjet, you may find a solenoid. In a standard dot matrix impact printer, you may see equivalent of a solenoid or more of an actuator that will be used to lift the printhead ribbon if it's multicolor printhead, so it can print at different colors. My Star Micronics NX10 20 NX10 2420 printer Rainbow had that feature, as did the other Rainbow printers from Star Micronics. That was for activate or lifting the ribbon to the different colors for printing. That is the only two places you might see in a printer a solenoid type mechanism. There could be another place, which has to do with bringing, like, using, but usually use a stepper motor. Yeah, it's for the paper plate and movement. Yeah, that's more of a stepper. That's usually not a solenoid. So this is a technical show, and I do enjoy the questions. I do enjoy the questions. They don't bother me, you know.
I
And
know, but see, what happens, Michelle, is you enjoy the questions. They are trying to uproot your show, and then other people are getting bored of
well, yeah,
nobody
but right
wants to
now,
hear
but
about.
Tiger Kitty, listen to me. Right now, what else is there going on? We've covered the news. We did the exercise. You said it before. Let's do trivia. This is trivia.
Yeah. I guess.
I mean, it's not
I guess.
trivia that you may be able to answer,
I
but
guess
it's trivia.
it's your show if you want it.
Now, if there's any questions that you would like to ask Tiger Kitty,
Yeah, ask me some questions.
but she doesn't know
This
anything
will
about
be good.
technology to that level. So if you want to ask her some more common type of trivia questions, maybe she might be able to answer them. Like I said, I don't know everything about everyday trivia. So if you guys have any questions you'd like to ask Tiger Kitty, you know,
I'm not really interested in answering them because I know who they are. Let's just put it
what
that way.
is the common application protocol to receive mail? I would say the most
I
common
will
one is
sort this.
is
This will be
POP3, but
sorted. Not a problem.
You also will see IMAP servers being used as well for mail. Particularly, IMAP has replaced POP3 and companies because they could be multiple domains for mail. But you will, the most common one for the home computer hobbyist originally was POP3. Back in the case of dial-up modems, they would use something called Fetch, which would use the POP3 protocol to get the mail bundles. What does WWW stand for? All right, Tiger Kitty, that's for you. What does the term WWW stand for?
I have no idea.
Really? You use it every day and you don't even know what it means. For example, when if I say to you www.myspace.com, what does the WWW refer to?
World Wide Web, I guess. I don't know.
Perfect! Yes, exactly. It's a website. Usually, traditionally, any websites will start with www, whereas file sites, for example, like ftp.sunset.unc.edu, means that you're using the FTP or file transfer protocol to receive files, download files, upload files. However, with modern day technology, that's been kind of falling away. Some sites now you can connect to using just saying Facebook.com or Google.com, but I've always used the www because it makes my life a lot easier. It's more absolute and less arbitrary. So it makes it easier for my software to figure out where I want to go. What's a socket on the internet? A socket is a place where a protocol interfaces to. Examples of sockets would be, for example, Telnet, which is on port 22. And then you have SendMail, which is usually on port 23. And then, oh wait, isn't 23 FTP? I thought FTP was 23. Good question. Yeah, I think it is 23. It might be FTP. But port 22, which, as I said, uses a socket layer. That's where they also you have the secure socket layer SSL is going through a port address. So let's see, what's the next person? Okay, I guess you can call this a question. What does the finger sticking up in the air mean? Keep it clean, please. I don't think it means this way.
Markup language is the answer. Next question.
Any more balloon sightings? No, there hasn't been. But there's been a lot of UFOs found and a lot of unknown aerial vehicles, UAVs. But we haven't seen any more balloons yet.
All right, well, this has been a great show, Michelle. Stress-free for you. I have loved it. It's been a pleasure to watch you.
Well, we got 11 likes in the chat, guys. We have 11 likes in the chat, 9 watchers. That's not bad.
11 likes?
11 likes.
See, Michelle, you just gotta give this fucking time, I'm telling you.
Okay, so now, Tiger Kitty, for you, I'm going to ask you a question. What types of questions do you like? What's your favorite hobbies? What do you like to do for fun?
Well, I've got that cricket machine now, so I make baby grows, cups, and, crafting. And I found a woman that wants to buy them off me and put them in her shop. And she's going to sell them for $15. I can make something for $1.50.
Okay.
And then I get $10. So
what's the question this time? What must an application know to make a socket connection to software? It needs to know the port address. Obviously. It needs to know the port address.
Have you enjoyed your show today?
Yeah, we had fun.
Right? Are you stressed?
Let me ask one other question, or let me make a comment slash question, which is more of a statement. Did you know that the most common protocol for most web servers for sharing volumes of information between systems originally was the Network File System Protocol (NFS). However, because of security reasons, it's been replaced by other protocols, which I don't really know all of them. However, one of the most common ones I do know is the Windows Samba and Apple shares. But if you go to standard Unix servers, you'll find that the NFS protocol is still used. Now they have I believe that they're working on an encrypted version. Because that standard one doesn't even have authentication for username or password. It's true, they don't. They don't. I use NF here. I use Network File System here. I know that. Another interesting protocol, it used to be called Yellow Pages, is called NIS, or Network Information System, which is used to share information from a central server repository to individual clients around the server. That's why people would store their central location, all the username, password information. The client would authenticate into the NIS, and then the NIS would send that client the information they need for their computer session. There you go.
Yeah. Kathy, we'll set aside a 5-minute for you every show that you can do your questions and answers, maybe 5-10 minutes. Great idea. For Michelle enjoys answering them, so that's a great addition to the show. So maybe we'll give Kathy or whoever.
I don't mind answering questions like that. I mean, they're not offensive. They're just they really are kind of fun.
Yeah.
If anything, it shows what
You just don't want the whole.
It shows Michelle knows where her towel is. That's a line from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
We'll be discussing this after, so don't worry. We'll discuss this after. I will be telling you what to do after. Okay, I will be telling you.
Gemini Gem says, "Do you believe that the government really knows about UFOs? They're out there, and do you think they will do anything about it?" I think right now is the Pentagon really feels kind of flat-footed right now because they're not ready. They're not ready to deal with UFOs. They really can't figure what to do with them.
Because I tell her what to do, Kathy. That's why. Okay.
Okay, so after that we have from John Rich. At least this looks like it's a legitimate question. He says, "What must an application know to make a socket connection in software? What must the application?" Okay, just answer that. First of all, it needs to know what socket port address is. Okay, and there's or the INET address, which is sometimes mentioned in the list assigned ports. Then of course you also got the there's another competing protocol that's also used on Unix too. Yeah, I forget what it's called right now, but there is definitely another system. FBI.gov.
Everybody sub up to Kathy.
Well, everybody's what?
Sub up to Kathy. That way, when they change their name, you know who it is. So,
yeah.
Sub up.
I don't think Tiger Kitty's trying to talk over me. I'm not getting that impression that she's trying to talk over me. I think the reason why she does not, since this is out of her league, she doesn't know anything about the technical stuff. She doesn't even know where to begin with all this stuff. This is like, to her, it's like listening to German. She doesn't understand any of this.
It is. You know, that's a fact. You know, I'm a boomer, remember?
Yeah.
Are you a boomer now?
Well, you're not that much older than me, though, Tiger Kitty. I mean,
I'm 50.
I mean, I'm a Generation X, you know. I mean, you're only a few years older than me. You know, so yeah, I mean, this stuff is...
I'm 52.
Yeah. All right, guys.
Oh, is that what we are? Okay, all right.
I just want to say thank you, everybody, for coming on the show today. And Tiger Kitty, I will talk to you in a little bit, so just stand by. All right.
I'm glad. Thank you, everybody, that
all right.
given Michelle the light.
I'll just mute the panel, and then I'll join you in a little bit, okay?
Okay.
All right. Okay, so basically it was a good show. I had a good time. And don't worry about it, Kathy. I did want to answer your questions. I was trying to answer them. I think the questions were kind of a little bit uncomfortable for Tiger Kitty. That's okay. I told her, said, just relax. These are not jokes. These are trying to be sincere questions. And absolutely, I did enjoy doing them. And there is definitely a lot of good stuff out there. There is absolutely. No, that the lady's not attacking you. Um, can you have a show without attacks? Sure. I just think that. I think that Tiger Kitty wasn't ready for the questions trivia, but she did suggest trivia. She did suggest trivia on the show, and that's what Kathy asked the questions. But unfortunately, Tiger Kitty couldn't answer them except one when I gave her a clue. When I said what www means, like if I say www.myspace.com, and then she realized, oh, it means World Wide Web. Exactly right. It's kind of interesting they use the 3 letters. I mean, they could have easily said, go to http.facebook.com. But I think that most people wouldn't know that stands for Hypertext Transfer Protocol. That's actually what it stands for. HTTP. Hypertext Transfer Protocol, which uses the hypertext markup language, which there have been many variations of that over the years. I believe now we're up to HTML4, and that's produced by Internet Service Consortium, I think. No, it was created by another group. Okay, that's right. That was created by the standard. No, SIC. I don't know. I forgot who maintains the HTML format. But anyway, the thing is, it's the standard all over the internet. Things are changing. People are for the better. Yes, they are. They are changing for the better. And Kathy, don't worry about it. I hope you'll be on the show tomorrow because we will be here tomorrow on the same channel. And the reason we're going to be here is that I want to keep my channel, my main channel, out of YouTube's bad standards. Lumi's channel here doesn't have any bad strikes or even warnings. No, we don't. And that's a good thing. Yeah. We love tech questions. I can talk all day about the subject. So can I. In fact, I am going to be. I want to experiment with some of the new technologies. Like I said, I talked about pixels and LED strips. I got 2 sets of LED strips from Wiggy. I wanted to use them. But they're 5 volts, which is fine for short runs. I want to play around with the 24 volt both smart pixels and RGB strips that are what they considered dumb, which really isn't dumb. They're just used for wires to connect RGB and positive power, because usually it's the anode is positive voltage. It's the cathode that's the minus voltage. That's why I'm going with the details. It's been a great show. I absolutely was glad to have everybody here today, and I want everybody to know that I love having you guys here. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to load this content into Final Cut Pro. Can I make a suggestion? What? Don't use Final Cut Pro. That thing's a dog. And for editing this thing, just boot in the High Safari or High Sierra and just go and use the other editor. It's faster. It won't take as long to cut out the segment. We got an HTML. I mean, we do have an MP4 editor as well from a third party I had never tried. Oh, okay. Yeah. I forgot about that one. Absolutely. Try it. Okay. All right, guys. So let's get ready to wrap this up so we can get to the panel because I want to talk to them off camera. So for now, I want to say thank you guys. Stay out of trouble, and I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Okay? Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody.